know if this is what usually people do. This is one of the cards that I wanted, a reverse hollow with the full art. I am stoked. This is my first Pokemon rip. I'm a newbie at this. I am usually ripping sports cards, but as a 90s kid, I grew up playing a ton of Pokemon, watching a ton of Pokemon, and collecting Pokemon cards. I wish I had all of those. They have long been lost in time, damaged, probably covered in ketchup and all sorts of crazy things. I will never find them again. But now I am starting my journey again in one of the worst times to ever start being a Pokemon card collector, because they are crazy expensive. And I got my hands on a perfect order. I guess this is I don't know what you call it. It's not a case, of course, but it is a bundle of cards. It has 36 packs. And I am stoked to finally open some. You know, I haven't done this in many years, probably 25 years. So forgive me, I do not know what I'm looking for. And what I'm going to do is, I was initially thinking maybe I will just open one a day and kind of break this out into many videos, because I really don't want to keep, I really don't want to make this an insanely long video, but I'm not sure. Maybe let's just go with the flow. I think what I'm going to likely end up doing is splitting this up into maybe 3 or 4 videos. That seems about right. And so I'm going to just get started here in a second. I'm going to mix these all up. I don't know if this is what usually people do. I'm doing it my way. And what I'm likely probably going to do is also not miss some of the chase cards. I'm just looking for shiny stuff. I'm looking for stuff that looks super cool. If you feel like I missed something, please let me know. So I've shuffled it up now. I am stoked. I am so stoked. This is, you know, I haven't been this excited to open cards in a very long time. Let's just put it that way. So let's move all these aside and let's start. I know that I've seen some people do rips for Pokemon. It's very popular, of course. I don't know how, basketball packs just open up very cleanly. I don't know what the style is. I've seen people do the style where they angle the cards towards the camera, hold them like this. They put some cards in the back to the front. I really don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go and let's go through it. Dartrix, Rattata. I know Rattata. Honedge, a Pokepad. I think this is, people, I don't know. Maybe that's something that people look for, maybe not. I don't know. Armatice. You got a Rosa's Encouragement. I'm going to put, and we got a Snorlax. That is one of my favorite Pokemon. So I am super stoked for that regardless. And we got a Ghastly. That's also really cool. And I will be happy with that. And here comes a Dugong. That looks like a reverse hollow scenario, and I am happy with that. So far, so good. I'm stoked about all of this. This is awesome. Basic energy, and then we got this card, and I'm pretty sure this is worthless. So let's quickly kind of sleeve up what I feel like should be sleeved up. I don't know. I will go back and take a look later. Unless, I get a lot of views on this video, which I'm just starting off. I don't know if I will or not. And that reminds me, please hit the subscribe button, because I'm trying to grow this channel. I am a very excited person about cards in general. I love them. I love collecting them. I'm trying to bring the hobby back to the people, not to these scalpers and people who are just trying to make a lot of money. I'm really just trying to have fun and talk about cards. and enjoy them. So so far, I'm going to put all these aside. Actually, I think I'm going to also, let's put this also in a sleeve, and I'm going to put all of these other cards to the side, and then we can later go back and take a look. And then now let's keep going. Next pack. I can't contain my excitement, honestly. I am so excited. The energy is just flowing out of me. Sorry for the noises. I tend to make a lot of crazy noises at home. My wife is used to it. The people who know me are used to it. And I'm just getting more comfortable in front of the camera at this point. It is what it is. Staryu, I know what a Staryu is. I know what a Klefki is. I know what a potion is. A Rowlet, a Raticate, a Lumiose Galette, Volcanion, and a Landorus that is also a reverse holo, I believe. A Barbaracle, I believe that's what that's called, and a Decidueye X reverse holo, and I see stars. That looks pretty awesome. I am stoked about that one. So let's take a look at that. That looks like something that I should be excited about. Please let me know. It's a beautiful card. And that's one of the things I'm excited to get back into. I'm a huge fan of the art of cards and all cards. I appreciate NBA cards, and I appreciate the Riftbound, Magic cards, everything. As long as it has some pretty art, it looks beautiful, then I will want to collect it and get my hands on it. So far, I'm loving, and sorry if you're confused why I ripped the packs like that. It is because I tend to collect basketball cards. And forgive me also, I had gotten a cut earlier before I started streaming, and I'm gonna go and pause this video, cut back to it, because I probably do not want to get anything on these cards. Our cards are safe. Nothing happened to them, and nothing will happen to them. So what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put my favorite cards probably right here, and I will display my favorite. Right now, it is that guy right there. All right, I think we're gonna go to the next. Let's go to the next pack, and let's keep rolling. I am stoked. If somebody can tell me what is the best way to open these, because I will never again use scissors. I had a bad experience with scissors, and we will not speak about that. Sports cards, they kind of just rip with a little bit of force, and you really don't run the risk of damaging anything inside. But with Pokemon cards, for whatever reason, they feel a little bit more sacred. I definitely don't want to mess with them too much. They're just too important. So let's see. We got a Spupa, Potion, and that look how cute Clefairy is. One of the cutest Pokemon ever made. The original Pokemon by far to me will always be the coolest. You get a Hawlucha, not in the first 151, I know that, but still it's a really cool design. I love that. Another Lumiose Gillette, Shaman, Judge, and you got the reverse seal. That's cool. I think we pulled a Dugong earlier, so let's put that aside. A Meowstic, also a very pretty card. And I think this is where the hits are. And we got a Gengar. That's what I was hoping for. That is cool. I don't think it's the one that we're looking for. I've been seeing a lot of Mega Gengar for this. That's the one that everybody's kind of chasing. But I will take a Gengar whenever I can take a Gengar. That is my favorite card we've pulled so far. That is awesome. I mean, just look at that in the background. You got a little kid sleeping, the windows open. Let me make sure you can see that. It is just so cool. And behind that, you got a basic energy. And that's it. So let's keep our space clean. Let us put this very carefully because I don't care what anybody says. If that's not the right Gengar, I don't mind. I'm happy with that. It does look off center. So that is, I know people care about that. I know people care about what it's going to grade for. But for me, I am just a chaser chasing my childhood memories. And right now, I am having the time of my life. Oh, that definitely does not go in front of Gengar. And how cool does that look on the Gengar stand? So I make these. I'm trying to make some custom stands for every single Pokemon type. I'm also excited to make them for other TCG and keep improving. I think what I'm going to end up doing is adding lights to this so that it illuminates the card from below and around the sides, and that I think that'll look really cool. Let's go to the next one. Actually, let's move these out of the way first so I do not messy up our space we're working with. That's important. Let's put these in the right stacks, and then let's put this right there. All right, next pack. Let's go. It feels to me that every one of these packs has been great so far. Maybe I am wrong. I think what we'll probably do, just because of how long the video is so far, I will probably break this up. And I know that there's a bunch of hits in these boxes. There's some guaranteed numbers. I'll have to do the research to know, but you know, each video is probably going to have something. Mawile, a Salandit, another Snorlax, Pokeball, Meowstic, Lumos City. I remember Lumos City. And we got another Barbicle or Barbaracle. Furfu, Jacinth, and a Tyrantrum. That is a really cool card too. I'm happy with that, and I think that's it. So we got, that is probably the worst worst pack we've opened so far, and even then, I am super happy with some of these card designs and how cool they are. I will organize this later off camera. So this is what we pulled from that. And I think we're going to we've done 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 so far. So let's do a few more. I think the plan is to do, if there's 32 and we split this up into 4 videos, then we got 8 per video. And I think that's a fair number. So let's keep going, and we'll keep praying we get, oh, I think we got something. I don't know. I really, to be honest, I don't know what I'm looking for. So if you could please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and also leave me a comment and let me know why I'm so wrong about everything I've said so far. Sail Fossil, that's cool. I like that. I've gotten one of these already. A Talonflame. Wow, look at that art design. That's gorgeous. And I'm assuming stage 2 is the second evolution. Got an Energy Swatter. Judge, we got one of those. I don't think we got in the reverse holo though. We got a Ariados. I remember this Pokemon. And that little cute little, look at that cute little spider in the corner on the reverse. And this is the hit, I think. And another Gengar. We pulled 2 Gengars. That's awesome. I will take it. I just, you know, I love hitting Gengars. If you could give me 200 Gengars, I would be the happiest person alive. But maybe we can actually pull a Mega. That will be awesome. And actually, this Gengar is way better than the other Gengar. This is way more centered. So they both are beautiful. I am happy camper, but this one takes the cake so far. All right. So forgive me if I miscounted. Maybe my subconscious mind wants to open more, but I feel like this is the 5th pack, or it could be the 6th pack. I'm losing my mind because I'm so excited about the Gengars. Let's see. We got to keep going. I understand why people get addicted to this, because I'm kind of sad that we're running out of packs already and we have 20, 24 or something, 26 more to go. A Clefairy, Furfu, Jaw Fossil, Servine, Lumiose Galette. We've gotten many of these so far. A Shaman, a Judge, another Tyranitar. I think we pulled that, but the reverse holo looks super nice on the camera. It looks super nice in person. An Icy Wind. Oh, sorry, an Amara. I got distracted by Icy Wind. I'm a huge fan of icy moves in the ice type Pokemon. Articuno as a kid was my favorite, so this is cool. Not so, badass looking as Articuno. Amara is more of a very cute Pokemon that I would want to cuddle. And we got a Mega Zygarde EX. Wow, what is that? That looks amazing with the full art card and everything. And it's super sparkly. I sound like someone that has no idea what they're talking about, and I'm okay with it because that's a beautiful card. Is there something that, it says basic on that top corner? I don't know if that means anything or not, but this is such a nice card. Wow. Oh, jeez, man. I have such butterfingers all the time. If you watch any of my other videos, you will see how ridiculous I am when it comes to dropping cards. Someone gave me these the other day. I don't know if this is a good cover for them, but it looks like it fits perfectly and it's nice and snug. Kind of, there you go. Wow, what a pull. I'm happy about that. I don't know if that's better. Let's top load that. I don't know if that's supposed to be better or not compared to the Gengars or compared to the other Mega we pulled. Where's that? This one. Oh, this isn't a Mega. This is just the EX. So we got these, and then we got 2 Gengars. So I think this one on the top is the killing. It's the winner, and it's look at it. This thing looks like it destroy all the other Pokemon. So I just want to keep opening these. These are amazing. Wow, what a few packs we've gotten. I don't know. What do people say about those the God packs? Is that something that is actually really common? How often does that happen? I've seen people talk about them, but I'm not sure if that is like a once in a lifetime thing, or do people often run into those if they open enough packs? If they're average people that maybe get a few packs every week or month. Because for me, it feels like it's been impossible to find Pokemon cards. It really is. I'm definitely fall into the category of an average collector. I do not have. The boxes in the back. I spent months and months trying to find these, and I got super lucky. And this is everything I have right in front of me. Nothing more. All right, so let's go on to the next pack. We got a Doublade, a Spupa, Potion card, another Clefairy, Lumos City, a Talonflame, love that art, Core Memory, a Jaw Fossil, a Talonflame on that reverse holo, I love that, and we got a Mega Skarmory EX. I don't know if that is super rare, but that I like that more than that. That's awesome. I love the art on that. I don't know if that is good or if this is good. What is good? What is up? What is down? I have no idea. I'm just stoked that I'm getting to open these, and behind that you got a Basic Energy. That is great. Is this normal? I have no idea. Am I just getting excited over no reason? Or is this am I just getting extra lucky here? I don't know. I don't know the confusion. What's going on? This is not the right size. Let's put this in a top loader. All right, so that is going there. And I mean, let's do a quick recap. We're probably approaching that 8-pack count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7. So we've opened 7. Let's open one more, and then we'll call it a day for Pokemon. I don't want to end it here, but what can you do? If it was up to me, I would open these all day and kind of just leave everything behind. But I got to stop somewhere. Esper, Scatterbug, Probopass, a Deden, another Talonflame, a Naveen. I think people were looking for this. I think it's one of the more popular trainer cards. So let's put that aside. We got a Aegislash, another Aegislash, reverse hollow, and a Clefairy. Oh, dude, this is one of the cards that I wanted. A reverse hollow with the full art card. That is just gorgeous. And then we got a Rocky Energy reverse hollow. These I'm almost speechless because I feel like something is wrong. I feel like I'm just getting all of the best cards. Maybe it's just because I have no idea what to expect. This is my first Pokemon rip in 25 years. Maybe I'm just ignorance is bliss. And so if you don't know much about the hobby, please don't cringe at my inability to get this in here. To be honest, I feel like these sleeves are not good. They're too snug. But look at that. That is just the prettiest card. Wow. I'm going to put that right there. And let's go ahead and sleeve this up too. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve this because I have a feeling that this could be worth something. And when somebody tells me that's the card that is rare and people want, then I'm going to put it in a sleeve. All right. Well, please tune in for the next video. This is going to be a 4-part series likely. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate if you also leave a comment. I'm so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to open Pokemon cards again. I just can't wait till the next video. And until then, take care. I'll catch you next time.